Okay, what's good, y'all? So I'm gonna try to do a little fast recap here because I'm running kind of late. But today we took two losses on there, which is fine. Like, I mean, a pretty big loss, but I stuck to my rules. I told myself I'd only enter two trades, and that's what I did, right? And so both of them ended up being lost because my bias was absolutely fucked today. I did not have the right bias, and that's just exactly what happens. It's fine. Literally, like, they were two trades. Second one specifically, I did not need to take at all. So I'm still kind of frustrated with myself for taking that second trade, but it is what it is. I have to learn from these mistakes, and yeah, gotta keep going, right? So first trade coming in, I was bullish for the day because of the 4 hour. I was expecting us to kind of respect this 4 hour for value gap, and we were rejecting off it on the 6 a.m. 4 hour candle. So today I was bullish, and it's kind of hard not to be bullish, right? Based off the current market structure that we're in, and we did have this daily fair value gap that we could have tapped into, but I didn't expect us to, fucking plummet all the way down here. And for anything, I expected us for us to tap quickly into the daily fair value gap and then react off this bullish order block and then continue higher. But that's not what we did, right? So coming in, like I said, I was bullish, and we had multiple external SMTs on the 4 hour here. I marked out we had a bullish 4 hour SMT here, a bunch of internal SMTs on the 5 minute to the upside, and so I was pretty much like really bullish, honestly. And so all I was looking for as soon as 9:45 open was a what is it, an entry, and we have an inverse. We get an inverse for value gap here, and then my model is market maker buy model, unicorn model, SMT, and then a macro. And we had all those. We had a SMT, we were in a macro, we had a we had a small market maker buy model here. um I'm forgetting one thing. And then we had a unicorn, right? So we have a low, high, lower, low. ES takes this low, right? NQ doesn't make a lower low, but it makes an SMT, so it's valid because ES ends up taking that low. So low, high, lower, low, higher, high. While it makes that higher, high, inverse is a gap. And so all I'm looking for is a fair value gap retracement for me to enter off of. Stop loss a little big here because we had a lot of we had quite of a big range, so I went in for less con. I went for 10 instead of 15. I'm gonna size up on evals because I really like, it's an eval. I talk about that a lot, but entered off my model. It's fine. It taps into the fair value gap. Decent entry, and I mean, I just had the wrong bias, and the big reason here is because this 15 minute actually ended up getting respected. Actually, that's the big reason why I lost the first trade was because I wasn't, I wasn't taking into consideration the 5 and 15 minute too much. The reason why was because I thought we had so much confidence, higher time frame confidence to the upside, but especially with these SMTs. And on the 5 minute, we ended up inversing a 5 minute gap. Was it on NQ or ES? I think it was on ES. On ES, we ended up inversing a 5 minute for value gap to like a bearish 5 minute for value gap, and so that was just more confidence that the 5 minute was bullish, but clearly wasn't. On NQ, we respect this 5 minute for value gap, and then on 15 minute, we respect this as well. I should have saw that and taken my position out and just canceled the limit buy order. I saw it, but honestly, like I said I saw my model. I'm gonna take risks here. I saw external SMTs, and so I took the trade. Right, boom. The trade fails. It taps me out. It's fine, right? And so I don't trade for the rest of the session because it's just chopped. It's no news. So now I'm just gonna wait for PM session macro. This is the last thing I do. If I lose a trade or if I want to look for more trade, I'm gonna wait. If price action is terrible in the morning, I'm gonna wait until the PM session. And so that's exactly what I do. Now it taps into that daily fair value gap that I was looking for, right? Taps into this daily fair value gap. And from here, I'm going to be looking for longs because I believe that we've taken enough internal source of liquidity. We have Asia highs here. We have, what is it, New York open highs. Or was that taken out? Yeah, it was taken out. But we have Asia highs still. We have London highs as well. So we have draws to the upside. We have buy side liquidity. So I'm looking for us to react off that daily fair value gap and look for longs. And so as soon as the lunch macro starts, which is at 145, I'm in a position to enter long. And then what kind of gives you another confidence is this 4 hour. Although this 4 hour was inversed, I still want us to get a small retracement potentially to this 4 hour inverse for value gap area for me to catch a small long, right? So this is only 30 points. And so I wanted that to kind of happen. And I thought I saw an entry here. After this displacement candle, we have a fair value gap. Now, this wasn't the cleanest unicorn model either. That's why I'm saying, I'm just being honest. This wasn't the best trade at all. I really could have avoided this trade. But we had an SMT here, and that 4 hour, as soon as it opens, I took this as like, the PL3 kind of manipulation. The 4 hour kind of, as soon as the 2 p.m. candle opened, we're respecting this 1 hour, 1 minute for value gap. We kind of manipulate here, and then I'm expecting for us to, deliver a little bit at least to the upside and pull back to that 4 hour inverse for value gap area just a little bit, like 38, 40 points, right? But obviously that's not what we get. We're still bullish on the 4 hour after this inverse. I should have just, that was a really stupid trade. It was super dumb. And I know it was super dumb, but I mean, one the good thing I could have taken out of this is I didn't just fucking go full tilt. I still stuck to my rules. 2 trades a day. Yes, there were 2 stupid trades, but I have to, I've taken on the chin, right? And that's not what I've been doing this past few weeks. So I'm learning how to do that now. And yeah, that was just a quick recap. If I take a trade tomorrow, I will post it. If I don't, I'll see you guys on the next recap. I thank you guys for watching. God bless. Have a safe rest of y'all's day.